Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve question number 5 from exercise 4.2, chapter 4 circles. In my previous videos, I have completed introduction, theorem 4.1 and 4.2 and exercise 4.1. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. And also watch videos of other important chapters such as arithmetic progression, triangles, pair of linear equation, coordinate geometry, quadratic equation, and chapter trigonometry. If you are new to my channel, do subscribe and hit that like button as well and watch the video till the end. Now quickly let us begin with the video. Question number 5 from exercise 4.2, chapter 4 circle says, prove that the perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the center. Okay, so here we have to prove that we have a circle and in that circle the perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent. Okay, so point of contact between the circle and the tangent drawn. So at that point of contact, the perpendicular drawn always passes through the center. Okay, so let us first draw a circle here. So this is a circle with center O. Now let us draw a tangent to this circle. So this circle and a tangent is contact with each other at a point which is called as the point of contact. So let us name this point as point P. Let us name this tangent as AB. Okay, so now according to the question, the perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the center. So here we have to draw a perpendicular point of contact to the circle which passes through the center. So this is the center and this is the point of contact of the tangent. So we have drawn a perpendicular here. So we have to prove that this perpendicular always passes through the center. So to prove this, we can use a theorem 4.1 which says the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So according to the theorem 4.1, this line drawn from the center to the tangent, that is the radius, is always perpendicular to the tangent. That is, it makes a 90-degree angle both on the left hand side of the radius and right hand side of the radius. Okay, so this we can prove according to the theorem 4.1. So how do we prove that here? So we can prove here that this line passes through the center by using the contradiction method. So here we will do a small construction and we will consider another line which is drawn from this point of contact to the circle. So this line can be anywhere on the circle, but it should not be on the center point. Okay, so we are taking a line from the point of contact, any point inside the circle, and we will name this line as XP now. So by using this line XP, we will prove this statement here. So let us first write down what is given in the question. So they have given us a circle with center O and AB be the tangent intersecting the circle at point P, and AB be the tangent intersecting the circle at point P. Okay, and what we have to prove? We have to prove that the perpendicular drawn at the point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the center. Okay, so perpendicular drawn from point of contact of the tangent and the circle passes through the center, right? So this is what we have to prove. So let us see in the proof how we are going to write the solution. So we know that the tangent of a circle is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact by theorem 4.1. So let us write down, we know that by theorem 4.1 that the radius OP is perpendicular to tangent AB. So angle OPB will be equal to 90 degree. So therefore angle OPB will be equal to 90 degree angle. Let us take this as equation number 1. Okay, we are using a contradiction or a possibility that let this PX be a line perpendicular to AB. We are just assuming here that PX is also perpendicular to the line AB, but it is not passing through the center. The center is O, so this line is not passing through the center, it is passing through some other point like X. Okay, so we are just assuming it to be also perpendicular to the tangent AB, right? So let us write down if possible, assume PX perpendicular to AB, not passing through center. Not passing through center O. Therefore, if it is perpendicular, then also this angle XPB will be equal to 90 degree, right? XPB will also be equal to 90 degree if it is perpendicular. So let us take this as equation number 2. So now we can write down from equation 1 and 2, angle OPB is equal to angle XPB equal to 90 degree, right? So from 1 and 2, we can write angle OPB equal to angle XPB equal to 90 degrees. But is that possible? Is this angle will be equal to 90 degree? No, this is not possible, because angle OPB is equal to 90 degree and XPB is a part of this angle OPB, right? So when we have a 90 degree angle, so this is a 90 degree angle, right? So this is OPB. But if you take another line or angle inside this angle 90 degree, so this angle will be around 60 degree or a 30 degree angle. So this 60 degree angle is inside this 90 degree angle, or it is a part of this 90 degree angle, and it cannot be equal to 90 degree angle, right? So like write down, which is not possible as a part of angle cannot be the whole angle. Okay, for a perpendicular from the point of contact to the tangent should always pass through the center, only then it will be perpendicular to the tangent, right? So always the perpendicular should pass through the center. So therefore always a line drawn from the point of contact from the tangent should always pass through the center to be perpendicular. So write down, hence perpendicular at the point of contact, at the point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the center. So this is the way this statement is proved. We have to contradict or assume a line XP and then prove that this line XP cannot be perpendicular if it does not passes through the center of the circle. So in this way we prove this statement. I hope you have understood. If you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. And in my next video, I'll be solving question number 6 from the same exercise. So till then, do like my video and subscribe to my channel. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 4 circles shown on the screen. Thank you.